The year is 2025. Donald Trump is back in the White House and his penchant for headline-grabbing pronouncements hasn't dulled one bit. This time his sights are set on a rather large, icy prize, Greenland. The world watched in disbelief as Trump set his sights on purchasing the massive island from Denmark. Fast forward to 2025, and Trump reignited the controversy with a phone call to Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen. What transpired was less a diplomatic exchange and more of a verbal brawl. This wasn't just a real estate mogul eyeing property, this was a geopolitical power play. Details of the now infamous phone call between Trump and Frederiksen remain shrouded in secrecy. However, leaks and anonymous sources have painted a picture of a conversation that went off the rails faster than a dog sled in a blizzard. Trump, reportedly frustrated by Danish reluctance to even entertain the idea of selling Greenland, adopted an aggressive posture. European officials privy to the conversation described it as horrendous, a cold shower, and potentially very dangerous. One official went so far as to claim that Danish officials were in crisis mode following the call, utterly freaked out by Trump's demeanor and demands. Frederiksen, for her part, remained resolute. She reiterated Denmark's position. Greenland was not for sale. It wasn't simply a matter of putting a price tag on the world's largest island. It was about respecting the rights of the Greenlandic people. The call, far from being a constructive dialogue, exposed the vast gulf between Trump's transactional worldview and the realities of international diplomacy. It served as a stark reminder that, in the Trumpian lexicon, everything, even a sovereign nation's territory, had a price. Trump's obsession with Greenland, while seemingly bizarre, stemmed from a confluence of economic and strategic interests. Greenland, with its vast untapped reserves of oil, gas, and rare earth minerals, is a treasure trove of natural resources. In an era of growing demand for these resources, Trump saw Greenland as a potential gold mine, a way to secure American dominance in a strategically important region. Beyond its mineral wealth, Greenland's location makes it a geographically significant player in the Arctic. As climate change melts Arctic ice, opening up new shipping routes and access to resources, Greenland finds itself at the center of a new geopolitical chessboard. Trump, ever the opportunist, recognized the potential for the United States to establish a dominant presence in the region, projecting American power in a rapidly changing Arctic. Of course, Trump's justifications for acquiring Greenland went beyond mere geopolitics. In his characteristically simplistic view, he framed it as a real estate deal, a chance to make America great again by adding a valuable asset to its portfolio. He even went so far as to suggest that Greenlanders themselves would welcome American rule, a claim roundly rejected by Greenlandic leaders. The fallout from Trump's Greenland gambit was immediate and far-reaching. Relations between the United States and Denmark, typically cordial, plummeted to their lowest point in decades. The Danish government, caught off guard by Trump's brazen overture, found itself in the unenviable position of having to defend its sovereignty while trying to manage a diplomatic crisis. For Greenland, the episode brought into sharp focus its complex relationship with Denmark and its own aspirations for self-determination. While Greenland has enjoyed home rule since 1979, it remains tethered to Denmark on matters of foreign policy and defense. The Trump saga, while undoubtedly unsettling, has ignited a conversation about Greenland's future. As the Arctic becomes increasingly important, Greenland finds itself at a crossroads, caught between its historical ties to Denmark, its desire for autonomy, and the looming presence of global powers vying for influence in the region. One thing is certain, Trump's audacious bid to buy Greenland may have failed, but it has irrevocably altered the geopolitical landscape, leaving a legacy of uncertainty and tension in its wake.